But it's one of those things that comes out of relationship, and the more closer we are to him in relationship, the more we will be entrained by that higher frequency. And then you'll start to see the world, everything is vibrating, and therefore we can connect to those vibrations and we can change them. Hence, when Jesus walked on water, he wasn't walking on liquid. He changed the vibrational frequency of the molecules of the water to vibrate at a faster rate so that they were solid when he put his feet down. That's the sort of thing we'll learn to do when we learn that we have the authority to control frequency. We can change matter into energy and energy into matter, like Jesus did by turning water into wine. It wasn't a magic trick. He knew how to change the vibrational frequency of the molecules that turned them from water molecules into wine molecules. Now, obviously, wine is made up of certain chemical components that needed a change from what water is, which is pure H2O. Now, how did Jesus do it? Well, because he understands. He made everything. He understands how everything is vibrating, how the atomic weight and the atomic number, and therefore the chemical components of the period of elements is all vibrating and carries with it a sound, if you like. And he recognizes those sounds, and he can align those sounds to other sounds in which we can bring transmutation, and you can bring, therefore, turning something into something else or multiplying something. All of these things Jesus did, not by magic, but by understanding the laws of physics that he created and the higher laws of heaven that enables those lower laws to be overruled, which is what we call a miracle. But it's actually just a higher law operating at a different frequency or vibrational wavelength that affects this dimension in a higher way, overcoming the limitations, just like the law of lift overcomes the law of gravity. So the laws of things, the principles that are operating in a different realm, heaven, can effectively change things on earth when we bring heaven into alignment. You know, and earth will align and come into agreement. But, you know, there's a lot of renewing of the mind and a lot of deconstruction that removes the can't do attitude or fear attitude or impossible attitude if we're going to do those things. But Jesus did. Jesus was able to control the vibrational frequency of his body, take it into another realm and out of that realm on the other side of people, which is called quantum tunneling. That's what it said. Jesus went through them. It didn't mean he just walked in their midst and they just let him go. He walked through them, and the only way that they could describe it is he walked through them. But what he was actually doing was going into another dimension and coming out on the other side. That's what quantum tunneling does. It doesn't actually go through a material. It actually goes into, you could say, the spiritual realm and comes out on the other side instantly, because that's operating at a different time frame than the natural realm.